To find out which child in the class was the CEO's daughter, the teacher intentionally asked the children to draw their family vehicles. She believed that the CEO's family would have the most expensive car in the class. After learning about his daughter's homework, the entire household sprang into action. Not only did they roll out dozens of luxury cars worth millions for the girl to draw, even the grandmother wanted the butler to bring the helicopter over. If the CEO hadn't stopped her, the house might have been overcrowded. But among all the luxury cars, the girl didn't pick a single one. She only had her eyes on a bicycle parked in the distance. The next day, the girl brought her finished drawing to school. The grandmother, worried her granddaughter would be bullied, suggested her daughter-in-law give the teacher a gift. However, her daughter-in-law refused, believing that the child shouldn't be spoiled like that. Meanwhile, after collecting the students' drawings, the teacher, hoping to connect with the CEO and join the upper class, picked out a drawing of a Ferrari, assuming that the student who drew the Ferrari was the CEO's daughter. She didn't notice the drawing that had fallen to the ground. She quickly found the girl with the Ferrari drawing. Seeing that the girl was dressed in designer brands, the teacher became more certain this was the CEO's daughter. She praised her drawing as the best in the class. To get closer, the teacher even let the girl sit in the front row. Little did she know, this girl's family didn't own any luxury cars. At that moment, the CEO's daughter noticed her drawing on the floor. As she got up to pick it up, the imposter accidentally kicked over her cup, spilling water all over the drawing. The imposter then blamed the CEO's daughter, claiming she had pushed her first. Just as the CEO's daughter was about to explain, the teacher, seeing her drawing of a bicycle, looked at her with disdain. She tore the drawing to pieces right in front of her, scolding her for bullying a classmate and making her stand at the back of the class. Watching her classmates study diligently from their seats, the CEO's daughter couldn't help but cry. Soon after, the imposter realized she was missing a marker. When she saw it near the CEO's daughter's feet, she took advantage of the teacher's favoritism, asking the CEO's daughter to pick it up for her. Without thinking much, the CEO's daughter handed the marker back, explaining that she hadn't pushed her. The imposter slapped the marker out of her hand. The noise caught the teacher's attention. Without understanding what happened, the teacher assumed the CEO's daughter was at fault, and punished her by making her clean the floor. Meanwhile, the CEO's grandmother, worried her granddaughter might be bullied, secretly called the teacher. She instructed the teacher not to let her granddaughter suffer. Suddenly, the grandmother heard a child crying in the background. The teacher assured her it wasn't her granddaughter, but a mischievous child from a poor family. The grandmother, feeling reassured, relaxed. The teacher promised to take extra good care of her granddaughter. The grandmother, in return, hinted that she wouldn't let the teacher go unrewarded. This delighted the teacher, as it was exactly what she wanted. Soon after, the principal called the teacher out of class, learning she'd identified the CEO's daughter. The principal instructed her to prepare a demonstration class, stating that the CEO would be visiting tomorrow to observe. Hoping she'd be impressed enough to invest in the school, the teacher confidently promised to make it happen. Later, during snack time, the teacher handed out small snacks to all the children, except for the imposter, who received a special cake prepared by the teacher. The CEO's daughter watched enviously. When she eagerly awaited her own snack, the teacher turned away without giving her one. She held onto the teacher, asking why she didn't receive a snack. The teacher replied that she didn't deserve a snack because she was a bad kid who bullied others.